My name is Dave Young, the founder of the Shouting Mute Company. I know that I sound like an American robot, but I am not an American, and I am not a robot. I just use one to talk about a lot of rubbish. The Shouting Mute Company's mission is that we try to make high-quality productions that are written by disabled people and their families and carers to create stories that raise awareness of ableism and help disabled people get advice about the realities of the outside world. We champion and encourage communication aid users to express themselves through the arts. We do this by creating high-quality stories, theater and film productions about disabled lived experiences and other issues related to our lives. We also offer a mentoring service for disabled people, helping them to work out their goals and vision for their life. Earlier this year, we undertook our first research and development called Meltdown, which was co-produced by a diverse city. Meltdown is about 4 teenager friends and their online friendships tested by the situations that they create for themselves. It's about a girl with a secret searching for help, an internet troll with bots who nobody has met yet, a boy with an online gambling problem and addictions aplenty, a laid-back conspiracy theory hunting know-it-all, and an online dating catfish searching for answers on the World Wide Web, on message boards and from social media influencers, when deep down the answers to all of their anxieties and the help that they need is with each other before going into full meltdown. It was an amazing project, and we worked with director Ilis Davies from Diverse City. With her we explored the character's journey in the play, creating a story arc for them all to build a story in a gig theater setting with live music. For our research we ran workshops speaking to teenagers between the ages of 13-21. The workshops were a fantastic part of the project. We went to 2 amazing schools in BCP and one college in Weymouth, Victoria Special Education Center, and Livingstone Academy and Weymouth College. We also ran a workshop online with communication aid users from across England and in a summer holidays club in Dorset. The participants were fantastic and very creative, and they even educated me a bit about what their life is like online, but they were scared to say the technology is good because they had been taught about its dangers, which I respect and understand. However, it's also important to realize that technology is designed to help us. The wider world often forgets that and gets lost in the capitalism of it all, which is important, but not as important as enabling someone to communicate. I want to work with young people more to dive deeper into the subject and really understand how technology actually helps when it is used for its intended purpose. As someone who has used technology since the age of 3, technology represents my voice, my expression, and my life. I can access so much more now because technology has reached a stage where it is truly leveling the playing field for people like me to engage with culture. It's easier to transport and much easier to use. I believe that the first social media was made for bringing people together and helping people communicate with each other and help people connect, but society has let socializing be capitalized, creating a culture that isn't for connecting. It is for making money whilst having us make money for them with our own data. which encourages polarization and angry cliques in some communities. That is why we are in such a messed up situation with it. I remember when the first iGaze system was a massive computer at school, and I could only use it for 15 minutes. Now, I can access my phone with head movements by simply changing a few settings. Going through that journey shows how technology helps people access their world, and social media can provide community and connection to so many people. That is what social media needs to get back to. Now here are some tips about online safety I want to share with you. Number 1. Don't trust the default privacy settings. Think of it this way. When you're hanging out online, it's like being in your own room. But if you want privacy in your room, you can shut your door. Unfortunately, most websites, social media apps, or gaming devices come to you with the door wide open so that anybody, even creeps, can chat with you, and worst of all, sometimes it's almost impossible to tell that they're creeps. But you can take steps to help keep them out. Most of these websites, apps, and games have settings that allow you to shut the door. You just need to change your privacy settings so that only your real friends can connect with you. Number 2. Have an exit plan if someone is bugging you or talking to you in a way you don't like. You can unfriend or block them, and you shouldn't hesitate to. Report them through the app. 2. If something is getting really sketchy. If you're talking to or being followed by people who aren't your close friends, avoid posting things that reveal how to find you in real life, like the name of your school, where your soccer team practices, etc. It could also be smart to make sure that your username or handle is different from your real name. That way, if you get into a conversation that's making you uncomfortable, you can exit it without the fear of someone tracking you down. Number 3. Being a tiny bit paranoid is not always a bad thing. If you send or post a picture, you can't always control how it's being seen, or how it's being shared by others. If you feel like there's any chance that the picture could get into the wrong hands, don't risk it. Don't share or post it. If you do send anything explicit, and I would advise against sending anything like that, but if you do, make sure you don't send your face as well. Number 4. Avoid joining groups and websites, or even WhatsApp groups that you know nothing about or are invited to by strangers. You might be walking down a dark alley to something sinister or distressing. Number 6. Don't answer personal questions or give passwords or bank details to suspicious types. If you befriend someone on social media that you have never heard of, and they only have a few friends, or if they are a hot woman with 100 male friends only from random districts and countries, then you are probably befriending a bot or a scammer after your information. Go to Trustpilot to check the legitimacy of a website before you buy anything on it. Check the email address. If you get a suspicious email, if it is an email address like malcolm@netwest12,355/78 *36GGGFFHGK, then avoid that one. Number 7. Always fact check your news sources. There are some apps like Ground News and sites like Newsno where you can find the same news story from many different sources, with algorithms that let you know how biased they are. Research the truth. Number 8. Be kind. Don't be a troll. You know how it feels. Report anything suspicious to the police or online moderators if you are on social media or gaming. Now I am going to perform a poem from the show called Morning My Sunshine.
What is the overload today? We live in a weird world, where pings go off with your next fix. That hit of the excitement of who is it? What is the overload today? Swipe this way and you might see what people say. My friend Charlie has sent me a video of a cat dressed up as Captain Marvel. A laughing face to that. It was totally rad. My friend Harper has delivered a gift to me of little girl doing a shrug of shoulders. Honestly, it is a little bit creepy. My granddad asked what's hell is Snapchat on FB. I mean totally old-fashioned, I know right? What is the overload today? We live in a weird world, where pings go off with your next fix. That hit of the excitement of who is it? What is the overload today? Oh, there is Taylor Swift is dating a NFL player who I don't care about. I hope they break up so I can date Taylor Swift. There is a video of a double chocolate cream egg cookie. I scream.
I want it now.
We live in a weird world, where pings go off with your next fix. That hit of the excitement of who is it? What is the overload today? Damn it, it's 8 a.m. In reality, I will be late for school.
It is morning, my sunshine.